Emeka Chewe tuanamon na de obon sampa nyema ekoyie pa ye wo Lawson Herbal Mixture bomodin na nya mixture ni bia bomodin etu diabetes sanso na cholesterol no atai ni paduane mu me kana sa typhoid fever jaundice menstrual problems ni nyina no eye hawa dan nyina etete wo emo ni die enwe paye wadro ye ba kopɛ Lawson Herbal Mixture de wohia eno no eno achi Lawson Loke no ye tie ni yie enam ensa ye de infections bia no ebidimu adie akoye gono ebidie aye syphilis ni nyina no atena wo so ache epa enkwa wadro ye Lawson Loke mema dro ye ba kopɛ Lawson delay man capsules bomodim na onya bia mo amujeje muntam enkwa mo ne de nyame dumu bi na mu de ne too light entimi anyem oba no won so moja no emfuro yie ewoni paduane mu no we hear Lawson delay man capsules ebeboa amanyema nyina no atumi akoyie enupai ye ko emrum apidank Misty Herbal KNG Fediments 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 na jese nyama ye kamanti menko agin kutuku na CID Inspector Linda Kusiambofu woni tim ni nyina agin kutuku yesemo watchisho ne dendenden ka 362 place ka 362 place ano ene apose papa emprempe die Samara Company ediaba wode twetwe osia osie fite wo ba no wo ba fie no wo bekọ wo mfiro mpo na fe school no wo kosra no a wo kọ a wo de sa box ba ko a no to na de koma no onyini kakran wo mfiri school mumra no na ne sna fite wo nso ne mafra na maka akire no mo make sure say ye car 362 place wode twetwe osia e pai wo se no fita nye no nko e be protect o gam no betima renam wo nso bibia we achi no enka no a efi wanum eba no okasa so bia ne akire ye share wo meeting wo kasa na chese wo kasa show hwinim ha adwini ye pa wo de ye ka 362 piece eno ene ne wo hia uram o provision shop mall supermarket ebi ewo ho wo se 0246 86 47 98 ka 362 piece happy smile faith homeopathic clinic Mama Elizabeth anywhere kasinya no pai yanchiamo tutumrika wo nako ahenema kokoben 18 junction mu hono a bogoso a station ho takrade anaji police station kofodia polyclinic junction branches no media maw ni nyina akoba bia bakobia no de eyenie ura ho apɛ wagua ho me kakra na afi watrase ye de fidie no ahyawaso ebeyi hu yade nyina ba say 5 years 10 years na ye wo ene ya na ebeyi ne hu a ni nyina no ebekire wie pa na kyese ya hya ase ama onuro enuo no ye nketenkete eye fita wo ba fie a emawura fie enwura emfansuo nka ho na wa ye seme no nom se de onum aduro no we die ye de gu ye tachremaso ye tafre kuna de ko ya na won sa dan ho a entimi mpagya no wo de tafre ne besa na wotwe wo be hu difference ne sa won sa no wa hyase na wo maso diabetes sanso na ulcer asthma arthritis ete enesu eneso wo ka de a wo bre papa je so ben ho ibi ho nso a je so ko achi waduro no eye no nketenkete a wo be ko faith homeopathic clinic awo no emma eno no de oba aside water free no nketenkete no ni asa wo pane bi a e betwa de ama wo pane ni wie pe enton fomoda mese wo ba wo afa ho afa oba tutumrika nako branches amde ma wo ni nyina na be wo Monday to Saturday 7 to 5:30 yeah show 0246 728 675 0246 728 675 Sinifas services and I say men ka say a Holland Adama products straight away from Italy and yakofa ediaba a dronogin a fly sip and so consumer interfere no said the most distracting for a drum any school monomono ha juni papa but funny ko school to fly sip mano on fa bin ko share the troubles no mu spray baby odanwa masa bobia ni ho betimi adventure eno achi mu amuwo adwaso mu hia brody ne de ekunkum nkra condemn na fei enso so bopro eno ntimi nkonko yusu na kra bako prada medem ente sa bobo modern etimi achenchene no kama akopra no ede na to baby hotel restaurant churches no momo de eye fova ne de wunya bia eno no de ubomodin e de afra ensuo 15 ml no na chese wonya 15 liters wie pa abonten ene edam ho nyina wotimi de spray ba bia na afie no nso no ekunkuma mu a enkase ene omo Dr. Jane de me say ye German cockroaches condemn beku mu nyina me kanasa senefas ewo asalebotwe we no e tulipan located Ashama Timber Market runabout no so pe 0544 338247 0544 338247 na chese nyama de dana kwam kama Big Ben tablet makana miensa tieniye pa mema ni bi huna mani ewofie edura numra aduma no wapon besa no so timetra hwa besa no du ba kwa ansa no wokofie nya bibia ntio asumdwe ni fie ho oba no enyama oso yema no mo oba no eni gene ho no waware ne be 5 years wontimi mo oba no kwa nuru ni peak da ade ne ha dwene ye papa no ni wanya oba nyamsuro wo ne mu a na chese wo boy kura no ebetimi awoso no sanse ono nso ewo dai wo no ho a wo ma no nuru ho be ma be mo oba na duru ni peak a uhia se debera da Big Ben tablet o mene baako masa tell you America o de bebo no ehunu bi da obema no emu amre dodo bema no sanso na ase emu so amaw ebe enlarge no dia na Big Ben tablet mo so amosha se gidigidi within 30 seconds fine oba no bed so mu untimi nsore biem enim kwa se papa ohia Big Ben tablet enu pay die e pacho we no e First African Page Limited and ava edi aba e Wesley kono ho ene yen ekira kwan oko pharmacy bia no a bodi ne kire omo se wo hia Big Ben tablet eno ena se die edi mensem edi mayen e mayi gina na so from adumu to adumu 0551 551 444 0551 551 444 na no so nyema de dana kwem abe herbal clinic eyetana so apatapa New Side Junction yemfa chronic diseases no emfa nkoho obi die ene se diabetes no atena ne so ache de biara da wo bono mpane eze kwade na adwum nya hyehyehye ene se me wo mtubo nkumo se me wonifo wontimi nkai mpo obi ho no mu a ne die no eye etwere egu ne mbase papa se twa wo abusuamu a de biara da asem okonipam kra no a na mo hwem ho yie sanse wonim ba bia ekoguo nim ase ba bia ni pressure kikira na afi wo de hye na da ho wo wone nan ha adwun yie pa ntifatwere no ko obesa ma wo bra emabie me kanasa sekasa yade no na ma morfo no ibusa se sikiti ben na mama be wode esa yensu yenya ya bra ye wonfidie eno ntibomodem ne mfa nko bi emanso me kanasa ni nyina mo no ekoba biwi osa duane to woni mu apɛ na kyesefie no edi akire obi nso de yekoko atane so akyɛ fifi ne to typhoid menstrual problems asthma ni nyina no eyewa eno abo edi akyɛ bema no pacho pesi empedam fama na afei enye popori popo a na kyese ni nyina no ɛhɔ ena abebo modem etimi akɔ international mama abe na nyama nyina no ejana na so edi amawo efidwada kosi ne fiada wotrasia nonso kosi nonum ansana international mama abe etimi asɔre ɛyɛ ohudo nti ena no pay wo twɛn wo ofre number na pɛ kɔ straight away unu obi ni nkomodie abehu sampa obɛda ase 0243 345 392 050 646 0208 0243 345 392 Omada Roma legend atanasi inti show no eto aso
babo yankwa
mi jidi se bibi eboko
na me aduma
me ba na me ti se wo discuss sakaton
na sakaton
but a issue
this only
issue and you are looking around say team ben cry na sisi e available
no and there obenya bebre
adwuma nya is a these days
obenya
tima ebema mo beye mo because Roman the project na am
and there are a lot of them
tama
a lot of them
the Roma crowd na nim se bia komba bibi kaka na project na mfa no because
Roma die
onye obi a afa na quantity players
menya sure
and na ma mfa no
menya sure say a performance nko because for Roma to be on the 9th position and yet what I say and they say obia edwa on 9th and they been see that no I think there could be more to it.
Na say dano suban na order the dia say obedi be complaining and no so betimi dia cancel man because I no be come
usually also there's one thing about a yidi. Yeah na akoye interaction altercation the offer will be adwuma no ene de ya fa na adwuma no omo kasa ne omo nkomo na ma ne basa
fa de be ba na
o weti ma ka chense ma sa bia o sa
ese no request class on money 2 years bi nka ho
on na request
and like I say when you 2 years
o de ye be na yanko na me de ana ha me de
amano ne phone ba no be kan bi ati bi ye be
me de ana ha me afia ya Kwaku Benito Morino with immediate effect I announced my resignation as a supporter of AS Roma. My new club will reveal when Papa moves to a new club. Waiting for your comments. Watching the show live from Germany.
But me sure say go for to mama o sa.
Oh. And science.
Sa say and the bia Morino say one only adwuma yi sa is say obeka hwan. Now the amount of the who said the irony of it is say Enra ye na di na purpose so best. What a correlation.
Oh, say there's a competition there atwam. Oh, any obium
Spain wa I did.
I say oh we mean na class 2. Nipan baby on nam ne baby anam say no more primary school and no more mates and there
anu me share me classmate bi so be nya sika no
oh because all guys say there was na sika dey say nya
hey say no ni nyina na yi
oh ba for sika dey nya hwi asem ada me kan gofo
ta sika nya hwi
me okay me o me classmate na me shia wa ene ma me dey judge success no sika kan okra na be woto okra me bia me
bia this kind of be you
nam no be can say obi a abono modern bi oba wiase at a certain age or na busuan kakra bi timi hwe omo kakra ma omo koba ko school ba omo ni ade ne ma o na baby ne one room kwa no han ya for me is also successful since obi a wonya sika keke bo wonya sika but bia so
men fa keken keska no na ska de fa keken
oh wanya ba me je say mo ya sa de nko wo jutwa ni peti enya ska o yo yeah obi ba fa ba bo bi tirima fa ni sika ko because the sika no nko ana eye bibi dia sa na obi abaye o na o say obi wo what him say so
say Bible class money answereth all things
na Bible gan away
and the same Bible now say money fails.
Money answered all things in here. Oh, that was your headline. I'm going to hear context.
Tama, information going rounds in the Black Stars camp. Tama Tienyo indicates that Kudus Mohammed may not play the Black Stars next 2 matches. The all important 2 matches. I bet you Black Stars ombo breno. Kudus may not play, but officials are mute over it, fearing it will affect the team psyche. Tama, asema abano no. Kudus, yesi anhwe na Ghana Egypt na ye hu no. Saa so na the next match nso bia na ye hu no. Na empanifo no ntimi nka nkyere ema ne na di pia bonte ma because omusuro say ahwe a nsema be pia fimu aba no edoso na Chrisuti no omo de bia no mo ka nsema sa ne boy ne kokasa but no so he can play through pain and he star boy of the team no who nsem no doba
other Ecclesiastes 10:19 also na make a contest no but a feast is made for laughter and wine maketh merry.
Yes.
but money answered all things. So on contest no. We need you.
But say just want me.
No dem me ba.
As one me can we hear the question me say.
Bread me ba.
Bibia say ni hompo.
Bread is made for laughter. And wine gladdens life. And money answers all things. Maybe so here context no. I say part no can wine asem no. A party gives laughter. Wine gives happiness. And money gives everything. Where's the draw so bro a bro vest. A bro vest. Interview vest.
Oh, so for so akwakwera.
Nanim ni na interview che. Okay.
Tama. Who so your party we hear ska?
Oh me just say.
Who so you any hear ska?
Munya ni je na mun kan wine. Wine no. E bro. Obeka bi o de bro say ni mu.
For the love of money the root of it. Was it the love of money, not having money?
Na love of money say wo pola o do sika no. Ade na ensre all things no o do no.
Also for the love, not
I
for
love
having.
I love the Bible.
Debbie, also not having money.
The root of also
Debbie.
oh one can say
Debbie,
something.
also the love. One can't not have.
Now if you don't love money, how would you get money?
Debbie, the air can you having money? The having money.
Now how
cannot
can
be
you have money when you don't love money?
Debbie,
When you sika, you look for it.
Debbie.
Love how they
love your all those sicabros. So now the
Bible pa
but having money cannot be the root of all.
You go first side back on the microphone.
Bible there.
Having
Money answer all things. Also don't want.
O don't bro so.
Bro, so by love
Odo.
Bible go.
And before because money fails.
Having money, the uncle say the root of all evil. Having
Me
money.
the idea am the judge will be or successful there. Sika count grow to.
Debbie, no this comes to Scadia, Debbie.
But me the wood you too.
Yeah.
Especially in Chichimu now the man.
Yeah. Okay. Wa born home modern. Wa bob bra. Nipa mienu wa adwuma mu. Ba ko honest to a fault. Ba ko kromfo obo adwuma no kro no. Wi adwuma sika ko so de ma adwuma fo no wa wia. No the yen sika sem was we answer all things. Afo
Tama.
I for go into your muka. Wa fani nyina is answer all things.
Dem Scadia unya when you scatter us.
Or the different
loves money.
Or the different dimensions never.
Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. This too is meaningless.
Debbie. Bible.
Yeah, father sir. We to Scadia.
When money fails.
Na feli.
Scadia.
Tama. I have not been well, and I have not been myself ever since I joined the team's camp. Today, my head. Tomorrow, my back. Richmond Lamptey. Tami, what's it? On no, I'm so unmarried. What's it on doing so?
Okasawa, wait man, Oya na amanfo no omutie no na mbese. Omutie hweye no.
In someone.
Waka. Waka kire wan.
Waka kire nipa binom.
Ye mfanya adwuma. Me de me mfanya.
Tama, onti menyare so menti akoda.
Me mfanya adwuma.
Onti bida, menyare so menti akọ.
Mati bida na me ntem free Richmond Lamte ho.
Tama. Say people were wondering say Lamte friendly match crime and movie. Ekọ just cry and shey bi. So what is wrong? Or say anytime bi also one man say we say honam your basabasa bi na say bi awon say hu tutu na say bi say I say
so I can't doctors no.
Hu de ha no.
Doctors no hu de ha.
Hu de ha no.
Ana hwe ha no. Ba for we final one enko hwe ha no.
Tama.
Bibia ni babia no de enko.
Mo mpa ye ma no.
Mo pa ye ma.
Yo.
Etio de enko.
Twan enko pa ye bo say obo bibi obo ya ma na. Ana yesi bibi ye we friend training sick. Bibi sa o.
Me de o kano no kwe nyame anim me fere se meka se bibia ni ho sa kan za akmaka. Say o camp you are with other players go doctors papa yi ono mo ho. Na me nyare so me ntiapo na wan. First wa kanu cry asem. Any say wa bo doctors amane ani ade no. Unso ya wo gigi niam bebredi a me gidi no ntesa
enu ho no mo
ha
ba me de me gidi
onye no honye training oyare on kan che doctors no
chama o ma hwe no training oye bibia o
okay na hwe nye no maybe na dwene na en sa
enti psychologist no fiase nye ni
na onye no homobo
okay so what can is idea because I'm for so mu
ka moto bibia ni Black Stars o
chama nya Adam Kwara say keeper Ben was say omo campa no hu say ngusie Adam Kwara say ngusie kumo no bia say ngusie
but dey am akoye omo aho no na ye hante omo who can say me na chi na me ba beti babu we okay
Tama,
so
why is the handlers of the Black Stars keeping the team away from Ghanaians through the media? No media engagement for almost 1 week in Cote d'Ivoire, and Swag are also quiet about it. Tama, yakoye na what you knew Ghana for yen ka hwe nkyere ye team no so ye ma Ghana for
ase saying because so tournament then the media engagement is therefore no longer in the hands of Ghana. CAF our arrangement World Cup and the arrangement for the clubs are all your media engagements is organized by the competition. So one okwakobo bola oya interaction okobo wia wakasa then you go keeping the team out of Ghanaians mentiasie papa because when the team needs concentration and then obi keeping national team away from Ghanaians. If you have been to tournaments 2010 South Africa baby another team na done if you're in at that World Cup we be too quiet to go and see the team.
Sana we sutie. So baby, media baby, supporters
that is how it is done. They need concentration.
Yeah, and no correct, but at least maybe a one training session be open to the media now.
Then is arranged by CAF. Your training are open to the public, and your training come tournament na
but we do yakon di na otwe Ghana for ni camp.
Na blaster ball we no man ni nkomo.
And they say don't ma omo match we a media a briefing and
before the game omo press conference.
So
na die na yes ahwehwe biem a.
Ya bobo na we no man ko ye.
Ma yanwe ko be ba so ahye Egypt ho. Na media for mu ntutu ngum biem.
Egypt they say
ko she wona say be tumi na Egypt for abobol na e no nye nchen.
Say Ghana for media omo nim de ekoso team ni camp o.
Omunko ayi press briefing.
Dabi make team ni camp no it is as tight as the word tight.
Okay, biamenti as.
Obi am we nya
say ye nkomo kon will get
eno so I dey ankofo ye.
Nkomo ge benya better.
Enkofo ye worried kakra about
understanding. But me the meaning set tournament there. Access to the teams, we've been to few tournaments. Ya na nye easy sir.
Where the
okay. So wait, young Guano.
Mr. Otuo.
Yeah, Guano. So be farmer na kakra.
I
am found 3 minutes.
Me dey me born it cry. Mama born again picture be on.
Yeah, Sakaton
no, Mr. Otuo say may I have issues with the decision making of Jose Mourinho. I'll be honest with myself.
Sakaton. Still leading.
Yeah, me Maka say after last season Europa League final any chance or twice or Roma be. Clear. It was too much of a challenge, and when I make once, and maybe I talked about certain things I just say. The idea was it's part of Jose and me who Jose, but no. And when you look at this, it explains the diminishing returns now. And I said, it makes the job difficult for you to even defend or even justify what is going on with him. Now, when you watch Benfica, Hona, baby who saw rise was FC Porto, or break you through Ababeji the UEFA Champions League. He had a win percentage, and what is on the screen here, what we call win percentage. So win percentage is calculated by watching the number of games about. Until be about 10 games, we name 8. Then we say that you have a win percentage of 80%. But what is it?
Mathematics one the number of your wins over the
total number of matches times 100% exactly. Until say about 10 now is 8, almost 80. Now, when you look at Jose,
Now, Jose Okoji Benfica.
yes, that was the early stages. Say Orban.
Was he the coach?
Orban, Mubana, I can't even account.
But no, was he the coach?
Yes, he was part of
head coach.
No, part of the technical system.
No, I win percentage.
Send the where you need an account. But maybe
you know later, on him and Odiamo.
Yes.
Time now, Kusun Akasa or you Spain or buy.
Send no cry the man fan can we know.
And suddenly on the neck.
But let's say it started from FC Porto. And Ofri Porto with a percentage of 71.7%, which was massive. Now, about Premier League and any probably brings the Premier League, it will be difficult for Jose to break through that time. The duopoly of Arsenal and Manchester United. By the time of free Chelsea in the first coming, no kuta a percentage of a year 67. Then he moved to Inter, won the treble too, but Ofri with a percentage of 62. And of course Madrid. Ofri Madrid no kuta percentage of 71.9. Because Madrid no. He won a lot of games, but the entire Jose Entimianya trophies baby or Madrid was the presence of that Barcelona team. You can't take that away. Because even in the UEFA Champions League round, Jose equals semi-finals 3 times with Real Madrid. Ofri ho ansana Carlo Ancelotti di omo babeje de la Decima. So in the Champions League he was doing in the Coppa Italia, and even in the league he was doing well. The Madrid Ofri ho no could win percentage of 71.9. Now I had issues ne started say about the return to Chelsea. It dropped because what's the deal from Porto up to Madrid no now our 60 and above. Now to Chelsea, and that is where people believe the decline about. Now decline no Mr. Otuo, first reason I make say I cause this decline for Jose a decision making. When you are a coach, you don't go to any club. Any club piano oko. You don't pick any project. I'll always use Pep Guardiola and I'll use Ancelotti as an example. Pep from Barca, now I break it through. He decided to join Bayern Munich. Now the potential of Bayern Munich winning a trophy
came for him, but
he joined them. And your offer behind the Bebel table, so I watch it too. There will be a lot of offers at Bebel table, so so time our Pep echo break no. Nanya Bayern Munich in Kwane buy Manchester United buy, but he decided to join Bayern Munich. Yes. There was an approach for Manchester United, but he joined Bayern Munich. Intinenya club bakope. By joining Bayern Munich, what happened was that you have a club in the German Bundesliga. No? Chances of winning the Bundesliga no was wrong. So when you win a year, Oko Germany, you can easily win the Bundesliga. You can win a lot of games, and they will spend money on you. They will sign the teams are big players and the stars nearby to help your team, and you also perform well in the UEFA Champions League. Again, Bayern Munich see your club. If you can build an identity, they'll give you time. Until Pep Guardiola 83 years at Bayern Munich. After that, he joined Ferran Soriani and Chikri Bekistan or Manchester City. Now City for na say or 2x Barcelona personnels at Manchester City. And at the upper level or on in call for order. Then he joined Manchester City, a club that is ready to splash money on him. And Pep Guardiola, 3 teams spend on you, my ejima. And in as much as you applaud the brilliance of Pep Guardiola, ultimately you decision making in free or joining clubs or more project and a meeting it there, the chances of winning a trophy was throw into a day be so economy. Ancelotti so the other. Or decided so be go for tougher jobs in Napoli. No akwa could chase Juventus no yehu die see ye when timi am break your down. Or decided say or joining Everton. You know who they to Ancelotti. But going back to Real Madrid, now you bought the big coaches ni bima. You bought Ancelotti din shame because your clubs be ha o do more money cost so abedi nkuni. Jose's return to Chelsea. Now the Chelsea job was difficult. As against an Abramovich, only time for projects. One failure, you are out. And the Chelsea just about second coming or the league or back Champions League semi-final. But he was working with an owner only that year until if you get one bad season, you are out. From there, no, going to Manchester United was not the best of decisions From United to Spurs was not the best of decisions.
Going to Manchester was not the best of
It wasn't.
So go coaching Manchester United.
No, it wasn't. Because at that time, the Manchester United team near down. If you follow things and around that, no more time for who Jose. And Jose at the moment, you watch Pep, you watch Klopp. All these coaches are doing well for clubs. Some more mom. You need that patience. To Spurs, come on. Jose equals Spurs. Everybody talked about it. Say it's just he's going for an ambitious job. They don't have the potential to do well. Omni trophy winning mentality. But when Timmy even after that, the Juma Pochettino with Spurs, any baby omoda opeja omukoduru ye no. Omo pamon. Omo ansa man the time am an 20 project no so.
Pochettino.
Of course.
He left.
But he was fired. Those challenges near then the omo de pamon. Now to Roma was even the worst of it all. In the Italians you are at the moment. Jose so betimi aje Coppa Italia with Roma heading. So betimi ababaji Syria with Roma heading. And they were not even playing in the UEFA Champions League. So a decision I will check here. The last 3 clubs, Spurs.
Nah, Champions League. There's a coach na the club no.
No, but club at the time I will check club no more than. That is something that you need to look at it. Pep Guardiola before joining Bayern Munich, they were Champions League winners. Before joining Manchester City, no more Champions League semi-final. So a true baby.
Champions League semi-final.
But then that time and Jose Kono. That project no me dissolve project no or me lose some ingredients. Allison moko Salah moko. They will not give you that time. And who Jose was down here say you need money. You need money to sign stars to make a team.
Is there any team that the time?
One. Apart from
no,
yes, City and that time I'm a Pepper.
I didn't try. Because City were sacking coaches before Pep.
No, they were not. City started on project no. Mark Hughes close to City project no. They just 4 coaches now you. In almost 12 years so.
City na sacking Italian coach after winning the league. You better say Italian one we are now one.
Roberto Mancini, he won the league. He won the league.
Was he not sacked?
But the thing is, City won before.
Say there is no projector. A autopilot. With your mouth.
But
the indicators.
Good. Roberto
Your
Mancini.
relationship with your employers. How you convince them on the table. And me and ma will become.
There were clubs be her. Check their 2 club last season. If Abramovich time and another club where you mama Chelsea, can be fire no. Because he had one bad season.
The point is that club has demonstrated.
Jose had demonstrated with Chelsea semi-final and winning the league. The third season, he was fired.
When they call you to a meeting, na say omo would do project na home. They will catch the woman. And me amount now.
Chelsea track record near down. Ancelotti won trophies. He was fired. And Ancelotti.
That's why I give
Jose
the
trophy. Manchester City team no. They started with Mark Hughes. Mark Hughes and Timmy Mpoli. And City before they will let you go. Normally all the necessary signings are open. Then they came in with Roberto Mancini. He won the league for them. He won the FA Cup for them. But he was not doing well in Europe. No, Europe group stage they are knocking it out. Europa League no team. But he stayed for almost 4 seasons.
Almost the South American be by
Manuel Pellegrini did 3 years with signings, numerous signings. The first season he won the league, but the next 2 seasons went to the league, you know.
So
City project, you know.
The point is
that patience.
City, they have sacked coaches just like
of
any
course,
other club.
but there's time and
so
investment.
Look like you be kept there.
No, look at Jose and United.
Jose were 2.5 years for Roma.
No, Jose and United. First season Europa League.
No, apart from
first season
he had issues with players.
First season were this is Europa League. Second season were about this second. League no. Third season he made request for signings. I said my minister didn't watch he was calling for matured defenders. Or call for Jerome Boateng, Diego Gordon. And United leadership
do you know how much
he should maintain Eric Bailly.
Do you know how much he spent? United.
Manchester United. He spent a lot. Eric Bailly was around 35 billion.
No,
Lindelof was around 30 million.
But
the difference between the City project and here say City Pep Guardiola the almost 62 million kwakoto Emerick Laporte. The following season they are willing to cash out Emerick Laporte and invest close to 100 million on a year Josko Valdio. And the City project in here say Otona anye ye tomao ni asamu abotre ya say na time amount.
They say that is not the City project. The City project is what you tell them and convince them at the table. We all deal with owners and others say okona ka chen say and come on ye die no. And I'm not going to see for Frabo. Not go for Poor Baba. Yeah, the Sika in Amwako for Poor Baba. A chance for by your excellence. You cannot control no more control the ego of players. Yet to women was young of a women or my Bako former Basso, and you know, some be Konani be Kun. If you get rid of
Mr. Toast, watch your City
project. And
the
same Manchester United and they almost did actually.
There be why a City
money enough time.
There be why a City project now. Okay. Example see how we coach is those mistakes maybe. No need to buy. In fact, the following season they were signing another player for Pep Guardiola. And Amano Pellegrini, Negredo, Alvaro Negredo, Mbappe, Nene, the next season they were signing another players.
But who have
for coach FN Roberto Mancini, Roberto Mancini, Omofedi Zekumano, Mario Bewa Balotelli, Sergio Kunaguero, Stefan Jovetic. And they keep on signing for you,
but
and they still have time.
Also giving the chance to sign other players year on year
but when they fail, they don't sign again. It's maybe issue.
What season Manchester United and sign player under Mourinho?
I said this is Gbebiato Eric Ten Hag.
No, Mr. Manchester United under Mourinho.
No, they will sign the.
Now year they are not signed.
No, the third season after placing second, he considered 23 goals. City conceded 22 goals na City G League. Then the next transfer window, after assessing his team, Oka said to catch up with Manchester City, he need to augment his bench because Eric Bailly ne Lindelof no on the call mobile. But these are no players who did so meet me a the following season. But elsewhere no, the other side of the coin no. Ono no toyanye yes man because Pep Guardiola has spent close to 400 million on just defenders at Manchester City.
No, no, anything. Poor Banguanese.
One
breaking record.
Tesi Etiwe, Calvin Phillips to Manchester City. But we signing Matteo Nunes by this season. Because
of first he played and won the Champions League, so there was money.
And no pay.
Or the Sikabaye.
There was Jeremy Doku. There was Jack Grealish. But said Jeremy Doku
because they won the
before Jack Grealish, there was Raheem Sterling, there was Riyad Mahrez, there was Bernardo Silva, there was Phil Foden. But the 100 million for Jack Grealish.
Next year Raheem Sterling will go. So bring this one.
The point I'm trying to make is that Jose should be careful with the teams he's joining because one, the amount Jose here say you need investment. And here one, two, at Chelsea you had players you can control, so you need a clubber who will be the face. Anybody be able to prove stubborn, will be sacked.
Well, so unfortunately, he doesn't have it anymore.
And I'm saying he should be careful with decision. Pep was hard the
and you're careful because you see, it's because he's lost it. He's no more there.
No, he's still there.
That's why the big boys are not coming.
The big boys will come, but be selective. And you say Roma was not a club. One, they can sign big for you.
Do you know why he went to Roma?
Not just big and consistent.
For Roma because no big club was coming.
Oh, Mr. Otuo.
One out is Mourinho before Roma.
There were PSG. The story was there. If he had stayed, relaxed and stayed, go be a bigger club. And to me, the end say, go to a club that they will sign for you. A club that they will have patience for you, and a club that you have total control. Pep Guardiola, only in your issue, you will go, he will stay. And that is why he has control over his team. But when you
see, that control now Pep Guardiola, it didn't come just like that.
No, it came just like that.
No,
I want to buy. Mr. Otuo, before coming in, so watch a City all or nothing video now. First season of called trophyless. There was a meeting that instantly almost say beside then I open and on the 50-50 right back and left back it would move say
it won't baby sir simple amount ko baby obi am a pen no anko so too like we always have the but I take it
I think that Jose Mourinho.
Intensely, we never call it a man.
The third year syndrome once again. Yeah, the third year syndrome. Everywhere Jose Mourinho goes, third year issues. Third year issues will come. The Mourinho will eventually be sacked from the club. And then one Atuno, offense AS Roma. But unse people, the other argument people are making is they are to Jose Mourinho at Roma, you know, last season a bit to Jurgen Klopp at a point in time. But Liverpool had faith in him because of what he has done for them previously. Emma Onwa so was able to overturn. I do a binanka Liverpool a water for, and he changed the fortunes. But then take me back to Jose Mourinho. Abroad Bologna and Mourinho 2-0. The same way. Roma 2-0. I want to continue at Roma, and if I stay at Roma, we've got to really think hard about the financial fair play limitations we have, because maybe it's better to work with younger players and give them some chances. That could present an opportunity for development compared to players who have nothing left to develop. I want to continue, and I'm open to a new approach. And when a coach start making such comments after a defeat, now if you go to the Roma team, so players now almost sign on this season now, because these are players that obviously like in terms of age wise, some are baby or born Paradise, one. So they think that as a shade indirectly as or cancel the players and be a Roma team anymore. And the thing say, baby, a team no do you know. At this stage, if a coach start making such a year, team not here very. Set coach started making such public comments about the players. Say better. So yes kadia. Better some go phone klan about because all this uncle fool bobo party. They have nothing to offer again in their football. At this stage where Mr. Otuo, I'm sure team every because players will start having issues with their manager and results will not come. But who's like fano in terms of their wire they are. Roma because in their 94-year career, no more 2 European Cup final. 2 European Cup final more. But in 138 games, Mourinho has given them 2 finals back to back. 2021-22 Conference League, 2022-23 Europa League. And officially said this is important. Europa League now bono. We talk about final kwaje de Moruma. And that is Mourinho's belief. Look at the league. 20 matches, only 8 wins. 20 matches, 8 wins. 1 win. 1 win in their last 6 league matches. Out of the Coppa Italia. And they think say baby a season air corner. And now they are Ebwa. Now since 2013, he is the worst manager Roma has ever appointed. Since 2013, points per game, win percentage, Nina is the worst. Over points per game, over 1.70. 1.70. And the worst by managers like Mibo Mudin, Luciano Spalletti, Rudy Garcia, Paulo Fonseca, Claudio Ranieri. From 2013, he's the worst among them. Win percentage, since 2013, Luciano Spalletti 57.5%, Rudy Garcia 51.7%, Paulo Fonseca 52.9%, Claudio Ranieri 55.2%, Jose Mourinho 49.3%. And the offer these managers as win percentage, points per game, since 2013, coach Roma for Mourinho has underperformed than all those managers. And also for Mourinho on the defense, and he thinks he wasn't backed after what he did last season with Roma, placing fifth or sixth or the Roma did last season. Or bought a Europa League final. No fee said Uncle Nyaska do call market. Echo 5 players by year. He could have forced himself to into the top 4 again. Oyerepa the best defender in terms of last season. Opera Roma best defender. Chris Smalling, Opera. this season I'm so ball 1 or 2 billion as conche onyam bobo so he's out. Paulo Dybala not consistent obonde ochano opra obonde ochano opra and the Moford the Renato Sanchez no don buy say nke bia omo mebo nso no these guys also oba kwa no opra kwetene fe be 2 months then he come back and play 1 game no akọ back no akwetene fia eti for Jose Mourinho's on only defense he think say at least ya mbake no kakana onya enso na nko betimi edo ma manage o ma aya nkwana ya de no nso no omba ya epra they are not available week in week out for him and you know the story is a bit kakra for those more but I think say so what ne decline there it tells you where he's going now. So now from Roma on say on how I didn't drop from of Manchester
I'm back. I'm one.
No, United backed him. Just that.
Said so so bad.
No, they backed him, but not to the extreme. We say a United coach them about in the one problem. They think say ebia upper player ome wan na omo enya na akwa say say ko second option. Because no fit say you know this second no. Baby are on here so improve enye Moford or attack. As a modern so the no, the first priority is most and defense very solid. And the on one question is for Lindelof. Barely mo the boy this second no. I catch United board and say even though my this second, this on one say it is the best ever second no D in coaching career. One of the did he use one of the best?
It's one of the best in his coaching career.
Okay. When ya as a man say oh this second. Now so true. I know say also United Emoniska no auto defenders so when you say defenders na obeje league no need to be boss at the league no okwa United for say Emoniska ento mo ko wan ya afi no
so auto bia na say do dey aba ton no never gi bia na
and say
na that time na yi wo no na ayi Phil Jones mu
no mu nya ho na Chris Smalling mu nya ho
okazo mo goto ayi boy ya okoban mu na saying Tottenham defender no.
Dyer.
Yeah. Point no per Dyer ne ade.
Yeah. No, even the women na
Atletico. Oko
Tottenham. Yeah, munya.
Oko Tottenham and form so am. Omo anu say.
So he plays second using Phil Jones mo, Smalling, Lindelof, Eric Bailly and Kono do mo manage ya. No di second no. No feel say baby I want do you know. Born and publicity ibo no. He thinks that he needs to improve on the defenders to compete.
Okay.
Omo ya omo can say at least amfa.
Okay.
Ya no ya. Baby I do them so to a burden based on baby a.
Brema na fe.
Papa ni nam there.
Sakato.
Asem dey say no na.
Yeah, how be kan na.
Wonti. Anajo na round be 11:47. Ena ye wo kuwaka tabi wo room ye fe ne El Tempo. Omo journalist back your friend Filippo Biafora. Very close to the new owners of Roma. And now breaking news and say the president of Roma and I'm counsel for USA by Italy to communicate to Mourinho. Say
I'm very informed.
Oh, say do maybe another
man respect kaka.
On the Fred Kings, omoye co-owners of Toyota. The owners of Roma. Discard your movie. But on say restrictions about football.
America for.
Yeah. Restrictions about football monitino. Say no. I won't even go time with can free baby. By now the Ababeshe Football Club. No, it's not allowed. Mostly they will generate no. I don't know spending. Nti se usika semu ni sura zutu. I saw finding means I be generating scanty. Sometimes so use skills. Na utimi compete and winning more no so no to edge trophies no. Now we generate because club ne be attractive. Sponsorship secure women increasing this annual no. Roma Andrews are level no say omo financially strong to spend huge money which Mourinho ko no nim. But when Roma supporters, who you say Mourinho, they are appointing Mourinho as their coach. Mourinho as God. No. Their savior. Mourinho is their Messiah. It's Mourinho first season, and I keep on saying this. Bia, you might say Conference League ninja Mourinho level, but for a club to say AS Roma, our own European trophy da, he will celebrate the Conference League to say the Real Madrid Champions League. And when I catch what I say, top coaches now coaching Roma team no. Since I formed a club no. It is a bien to me and European trophy. Ne eteki Mourinho to win European trophy for the club. Something you cannot take it off from the achievement. Mourinho enya as a coach. The second season, Zoto no domabo Europa League final. Eventually they lost to Sevilla on penalties. The first 2 seasons in there, Zoto, you can call it a perfect season at Roma. 2 continuous European finals. No winning one. Then the third season, Zoto, that is where the problem is. Now, Mourinho third season, a problem. I see when ye. Let's look at Roma current results this season in competitions or mobile. Roma qualify for 3 competitions. They are playing in the Italian Serie A, Coppa Italia, and then the Europa League. Already, Omoye out of the Coppa Italia. Their rivals, Lazio, and the EU Omufrim. So, after that game against Lazio, Roma supporters are no mere believers no in Jose Mourinho no. No must start doubt to Jose Mourinho. After no more raise questions. Coppa Italia ko. In the Europa League, group no more Slavia Prague, Servette, NM say Tarif Transport. Mourinho ntimi antopi group no. Looking at Roma budget, any players or more no. Everybody will expect Mourinho to top a group. It was Slavia Prague, it was Servette, ne was Sheriff Transport. We ntimi antopi group no. Then in the Italian Serie A, currently Roma the 9th on the Serie A log. Teams ebu Roma so omoda Roma enemy Fiorentina, Lazio, Bologna, Atalanta. In their last 6 games in the Italian Serie A, Roma winning just 1. It is to say, we are owner of a club, we are supporter of a football club. You start asking questions. And then suddenly, first year, or the Asia Conference League, second year, Yabo Europa Cup final, then third year, it doesn't look like said the normal sequence. Your season, you ever qualify into Conference League or even Europa Cup. So what did they mention? No, it's na Jumo in the first 2 seasons. No, the third season, no, pepanina. And when you say clubs are making Fiorentina, Lazio, Bologna, Atalanta, Napoli, Zuto, Mourinho, Roma, and they acquired the 3rd highest wage bill in the Italian Serie A. Yes. Mourinho, Roma, and they acquired the 3rd highest wage bill. Also, almost a more type of signing under their sporting director, Thiago Pinto, is different. Say, mostly, working in the smart market. Opportunity be ba, maybe a player be, 1 season be ankoyo ne club or what. Then Roma will take advantage of that player, no? Then they will give him huge salary. Typical example, Lukaku. Another one, Paulo Dybala. Another one, Usam Ua. Into work on the smart market. They don't have money to spend. Some bet me enter into competition with big clubs or Mosika. We are ready to pay. And they are for place. It's Roma Titawa, Lukaku, Chelsea. And then also Uncle. We betray Inter Milan for. You make an attempt. Let's go for a loan. Lukaku he can give us instant results because he's a top player. It is almost a smart business in area. Ekofa Dybala, Ekofa Lukaku, Ekofa Osamua, Ekofa Renato Sanchez. No do back club ni ma. So to what they are expecting, they say any Champions League qualification because financially the other clubs in the Italian Serie A are more strong than AS Roma. Inter Milan, Juventus, AC Milan, Napoli. It's a basic CM Koto players there. They know say these clubs. See, I didn't know draw a table now. Okay. They occupy the first 4.
Good.
Anya Crano, Roma should be able to get an Europa Cup spot.
So that
but offer table this is here. Roma ever form. It doesn't look like a club of me improving upon what Mourinho did in his first and his second season. Until we are owner of a football club, not saying a aircraft. So to you start asking yourself questions. Who did say Omobo?
Yes.
Omobo Milan match in
Rome. That was all Chiapa.
Mejene super. Omobo Omane Milan match in Rome. The first person to talk from Roma team was Andrea Bellotti, their striker. Or say, we have hit rock bottom. And you mercy. Then when Mourinho went into the dressing room, or catch up players and say he is ready to resign because Ofu said team didn't follow the instruction. Yes, he told the players at the dressing room.
No. He's lost it.
Tell the mention see
leadership crisis.
This is the story of Jose Mourinho at AS Roma. Obefi Roma, Mesoto, as one of the best coaches, and even based on what he achieved, Wanji Scudetto, Wanji Coppa Italia, but to win the European trophy, he might be even among the top 3 coaches to stand at the bench of AS Roma. Oh, but at the end of the day, Mesoto, Ninyina, the European trophy be cancelled. Ninyina. Then. So when I draw a graph no so tell me say o do na de anything sane form anti say o your club o financial difficulties
so where next Jose Mourinho
o your club o financial difficulties na me so you need continuous participation in European football to raise your financial standard. Now we share the current league standings e wo Italy who say ebe worsen situation in case you don't qualify for any European competition. And now when you're a top place in the Italian Liga and Usubenya Skakakra, a better worsen financial situation. So what do? Young Copamu players in say a Mourinho at now. A middle of the season. Okay. So what do? Let's get rid of Mourinho. Now you're changing your Makakra and before from that team. Okay. I think it's not a bad decision from AS Roma club.
Captain.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but you know.
And I said, when it was too much, I'm surprised that Obi demands when you just I just say, oh, my whole lot of adjectives, so straight, typical, you know, I'm shocked. You can go there and Obi was on your WhatsApp. But
with me,
and you for me, because I want to because Obi, so if I'm lying, if I'm lying, if I'm lying, sorry, no, what's the uncle to for my no, but all the same, I think, yeah, my colleagues are kind. They've said a lot, but you know, Anka to so Berofi said Roman team as a Mourinho a coach, but and when I make us and be say, we are accepting challenges now. At any point in time, you're ready for that. When it comes to say Mourinho being a club, they are a big deal. But he only needs to.
Shamu's looting for a pen.
Well, Sebastian, over call looting, over home project now.
Shamu is all fully.
Yeah. He only needs
to looting and trying to let Chano pay.
I think that Ebianca the people you need be.
As I glue to omni coach.
Oh, let me go.
Oh, now me busa.
Otra kakra. Now what's the terrain? The offer will come, but Jose wouldn't want to do that. He wants to always be in action.
No, but what's not to check a crowd.
Oh,
yes, you know about
on Tranche Joe. On Joe.
What do 1 year out if you?
David from Chelsea United.
David
Morino.
1 year Timber.
Morino, yeah, didn't keep by Munich. That
was from Real Madrid to Manchester United. No, you know, any 6 months in.
Morino,
6 months in.
What 10 of you 1 year no been a pandit we over, you know.
That within Manchester United, you know, one of the Manchester. And that's what they call from one to Tottenham or to Manchester United. No, and all the other room in the 10th club or coach as a manager, the 10th club. But the good thing is that
how many years?
Was
that coaching about
2000 years up to this time. Maybe it's 24 years.
To 2 years,
24 years. And so such is the same Mourinho. The legacy there.
Sanda, right?
Oh,
that's it. It's a part of your no near present. All right, say. Yeah, that's okay for the two. You said, you know, and no, yeah, the two. So I think it's maybe disappointed. Oh, because if you're looking at Roma, because of that fair play rule, so it's affecting our more ability to spend in the market. So they go for all those players are Dybala in any standard top player, but injuries okay. You see the point among other players. We say Renato Sanchez, yes, I go for number. But Renato Sanchez, how many matches won to be? Injuries but you know. So no nana almost rely on. That's why Emmanuel make it that statement against Bologna or yes, that statement. No, say if Roma will expect say may pay for me, but yet they cannot give me that players and make that pay for me. And then make I say you call for young players. No one say a project I made.
Captain,
rely on this good at least all players, but they cannot perform for me. Injuries. And you know,
it's all
if with chest high because even at that time, my mom was decline. Uko Italia is the highest paid coach.
Why?
Is there old decline? Because no Uko Italia is the highest paid coach.
Oh, the
second highest, £10 million.
Oh, the
only to Max Allegri, and they beat him 30 million.
And
you no.
$1 million to say. You knew it.
So that's just a no for you. So I think that the disciples no. Disciples no, and your problem. Wabobra, a ban wabo, and they some way. So we saw the power wabobra to. It will burn out to another benanti. Forget about your age. You knew what it done, but forget about your age. I want to because you better wabra wabono. It is a codabi bar. You don't want because time or certain level
age, okay age.
I'm saying forget about
when you know.
Oh, that's a radio more or less.
When you know who. What
do we? Oh, the Obama. You are saying now we are penning. You are veteran in the system, but still
I restarted Peace FM 1999.
It was a down. It's good. Okay, but then the legacy still remains, and I think the class will come.
I
think.
Yeah, some of them were supporters. We are the family. No fasting for.
I thought family is only one.
Can't say so few mami 2-2 be near uncle.
Yes, it looks as a couple of nations also. And now there were hopes on Obiti or Algeria, but Angola also almost they've also come. And they were able to share the spoil with them. Good result for Angola national team. So to me share clubs na ebe na modern ball modern air ball wanya hwekra no or beg na result no onya bibi. Cameroon played against
I think they have impressed me more than any other.
No, Guinea, that's a Guinea who say or na Camara be for no more. Guineans has always been
I'm going to pick a red card. What?
They've always been a good team. They've always been a good team, but yeah, you know, Mushana, there's character na
commitment.
Character na one
character there.
WWC Tonzum. Is it a Tonzum?
Okay.
But then, Mizoto, like I'm saying,
no, simple.
So this how teams of Bachelor will say tournament, no, yeah, never tournament, yeah, but yeah, na yabano. Look at the go or more young player, I say. Player don't go a bit more as you go of the tournament. How the setup, how it's all the manufacture go no, and was sort of the ball into the net, you know. So we are watching teams who are ready. And I think that Ghana, like the Juku cannot say, if it will be a bit aggressive and take our chances. Egypt game I'm here, you know, and yet so much of that Egypt that I know. But also these are teams that are character, couple of nations. Yes, that is where
any defenders.
So Anka say Ghana air football. Now say Ghana ball pa. Say Egypt game here can no. A typical Ghana and can shouldn't scale us. Game against Mozambique, you know.
Ghana and Egypt, you know, when it comes.
Yes. And I mean, you know, me sure they you some
back home in Ghana, so what to say, window and then right.
Yes. My come across has.
Fano Kakra
House of folk, only 2 players they go through. Okay, say send you about you know. No other that and I go through. But then that I'm for that no Suraj rise no. And go through. No, it has to do with the nationality Oye Ghana ni ba okobo ma Niger. Et no okwa system no ma you register as a naturalizing ma Niger, yes. Et is a Nigerian even though you Ghana ni.
Class coaching player, is coaching one and all.
Oh, okay, maybe no. So to the final touches no never be a document we no here. Maybe push it through no. And to me I ain't ready as a tenra. It because of that hasn't been.
If it's a free agent, there's I think he still has the chance.
Minimum no
there. No, free. Go free next year.
Yeah. You're supposed to be a free player. Yeah, but the other things to be has been here. So talking to the House of Folk officials no, or no they don't go through and that. So the two goalkeepers they go through. And as he said, what they can bo. Oh yeah. Then House of Folk.
So as we're signing 3 goalkeepers.
Yeah, so one signing 3 goalkeepers. Now the attack account.
Guinness Book of Records.
Alawa anko because nanka alawa nanka House of Office obeko but because are you there no there's issue on House of Folk man letter say he cannot be with them.
Ayi
now House of Folk expect say go join Olympics. Are you see when you prepared to join Olympics?
Has a tone.
But you want to stay.
Goalkeeper Ediama competitor. The same.
Oh, send over there. Omo feel say omo better option. That yes, and you know that's an akoye. And now with the Alawa, Mizuto, the reason why I have to keep with Alawa is that omo feel say we proud House of Folk, and they will need to operate on him or do operation for him. And they wouldn't want to let him go like say omo proud House of Folk and now omo your money. And they've kept him, and they are going to do operation for him. After that, and I say if he comes good, he'll be a House of Folk player. Se Koba say we na so omo feel say so kwa. On the pathway with him. Omne Eson Subi Enra.
It's also called.
Also called. Menimbara me who say almost as a Heart of Lions epen. Yes, but the player opted for that Oko. And Mr. I think they've also parted way with Kojo Obin Jr. All these players they've given them letters. House of Folk has given them letters. Say Omo Onko. Except that you didn't kasa omo ye. But to House of Folk omo move free say omo but the player still insists to say
now ultimate player na work on do man letters e kosa
some person ko boy so onko House of Folk will accept him back but because to and no training with Auroras now you know he might not be no training with the first team no that is where on also there no so that's House of Folk for you
mama school with them say anoding.
So you are not just
we are not in so already damn any minute the other by there who exclusive more already boys in the bay for as a boys no be beyond we them so much to so we now go the fight all of them are
Tama coming into the second round House of Folk goalkeepers in the attack Kojo Osebunsu Kwesi Nketia and Sharif
what's back one go through
no
you know Suraj no na keepers no enti 3 we mu nyina no plus ata na ombe the House of Folk goalkeepers omo ne keepers are coming into the second round has supporters be who omo say omo edam ediama omo na the one na me say people have spoken highly of Kwesi Nketia no from Susubribi. Tama, the information is said there was a tango between Dreams and House of Folk. Kwesi Nketia. Edu baby no na
bidding war.
I think that will even be the correct way because House just have to bid Dreams kakra bi and kwa na nyesika but terms in terms of ABR onward name.
So election account.
Oh dear. As if and no kakra
from the
Emma edge no edema Batina Dreams eni abra nanka omo penti em say yes Georgia Fie kra now or ko Japan but Dreams for no made frantic effort to get him senka on try say or the player no be mon but eventually no and no
unless some place caller and
you'll be surprised you'll be surprised
board member sama bana
you'll be surprised sir Nketia yi enipa 3 a omo play role Ike Bazooka Koti
For Arsenal.
Yes. Omo to me convince boy no any impeding for say omo fa my house. And then TT Brothers. Because sa game against Susubini Dreams empty in FA Cup ewo we no na omo nyina wo hobi and omo nyina thought this guy say or joining us, and don't be surprised if you beat my number 1 for House of Folk also. Almost say the agility he has it, the height he has it, the anticipations he has it. And you know, I say, Bibia, you want to see in your goalkeeper, Ebia, you have him. And you know, Tama, information filtering through from Cote d'Ivoire, and he said 5 of our boys. The FA has just communicated to the media. Say Ochina 15 minutes. You can't say you be biama omo training.
I don't know media for them.
You know, Ochina 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, na ya tutu punum. Mun ko be mu free buy na fi team no and concentrate said they can say omo here concentration no omo team ye. Another information is that the deputy minister Honorable Bobie is on his way to Cote d'Ivoire. So I want to say, we intro no kind crisis meeting. You know, it's on the table, and a meeting. A lot of things will be spoken about because no man yet.
Man, Yasumano. You can't do an amfa. You know, no man yet better sir, and create an easiness even within the ruling government. A Christian isn't within the system. No, minister and so corner on Mokokasa no more how or now really around moving forward. Tama, the biggest headache exclusive from Cote d'Ivoire.
The biggest headache at the
the boys are working.
Almost everybody in Cote d'Ivoire how to get Kudus to play against Egypt. According to information, Nipa or Hadrin West Ham for official now or Bayern.
Okay.
Yes, ono na Kudus kra no hu ni hu ni kasa ni niyem say anko nya obebo, but the guy seems not ready so be manable. I say he's not allowing. And actually imagine say am ntiase da
e bia wa ma so obebo no ba so obebo dia kwa no be ra ka so man mo ana o mo ba na o so obe den no why no what was the mission omo ba so mbe den
who say there
I do time ebobo akwa ne so ompene why
the other conspiracy theories and confirm propound me person me pushy but me ma information na say ne be ya say chebi no because media metete no won chenchen no enye pleasant but ensem a speculations are
forget about him and play.
Maybe we may have to because we hear say ne keka koni nsem na keka koso no dia. For instance, almost see even the first match no per what I'm hearing no na or just a slight knock. It is how much me yana dade ni nyina no and said that enya yi say Kakudu say ntimi mo first match no. So slight knock no there were other players no mo bi on the ball match no. And after medicine ayi omo hodwuma omo aye okay a waiting for subsequent matches na ebeba no enti anka
you know why all these things are going on you it's because the GFA is not communicating
asema na make no pa na
media but making the position of Kudus official how can Obi be free West Ham ababe catch say me Obi mo
yes me no ya adwin
I mean that can be it bia again all ban no obey day Cote d'Ivoire ho ye bobo tournament Ghana buying a fan honka. So is he not ready to play or he can't play or doctors are saying Ghana for doctors necessary.
Say me here intro make I say bia na your next 2 matches no wa mo bia ma yen bia you move it to the knockout stage then bia Kudus may be ready na ni nyina no nsem a ye tete a ebinim say West Ham for no ebinim say boy na akwa na on person obebo a whole lot of things na nkofo kaka enti when mu nyina so ekoso a
Ghana
no dey okay 2021 so you submit your final list to CAF no Kudus ni
yes ba yeah said that me raise you how much akito botugu you say ma me nkofa asem ne ma
Cameroon
it was Okay, say Kudus came Opera Ghana ni sa pre no nya Ghana unsa ne mfe okay na ye match no me ma ka say boku as e ya okay say
na we so wanko
na Opera Ghana say qualifiers no ko ayas on ball na Ghana but Ghana thought you have no nkomo no medi no obedo cover before no as well as or recover one recover the fact is that he wasn't playing at ayas
Mr. Otuo, news ba say
from where?
From Cote d'Ivoire.
Also boys or
grounds work.
Okay.
Grounds work.
Interceptive.
They will observe Kudus. And the likely say be a bit me a full training for the first time. No, a bit me
only Harry nam kwamba also no be am kwamba
and he said Ned you to me a full training there, then they will be confident enough so bit me about against Egypt. If a no
say Brunino Nesoman.
That element is also true. Say they are also be try to protect the interest of West Ham.
To Brunino to me deny nim catches or my gun and nimble.
So or put Temo Transnamo
Nazi's moment is
Aziz into me Aziz into me if by Ochanana said ne Kudus to me a full training in India, then he will be part of
the own training ground.
Only a full training on the Ebiana. We have videos now if in a publisher no kwana or yet Nedia into Otimia food. He's been part of the team Ebromokoye, but Otimia food training be every bit of it, all the technical drills, no Timia in Nadia. That means he's good to go. Any idea free over. On the Blasters, I don't really expect much from them. It looks like there's this false hope in the system. A move around, we can beat Egypt, we can beat Egypt.
That's a football.
A false hope, Mr. Otuo. I mean, listen, you more try before the tournament. It raised the expectations of Ghanaians, cited numerous examples. Some of us looking at how the team has been performing. Yeah, and taking a decision on this Blasters, not based on one game. We've been watching them and looking at the various problems our Blasters are facing, and we realize that. Proud to see a Cote d'Ivoire and fix a Mubako cry. Into try and error now.
Now, a football. On bet my Egypt.
On bed, I show.
Now, board there's any found that.
Unja
window, Cacrasa the Bayer.
Window bang.
Till some say Egypt is here with my football P.
No, you say win Egypt. That's good news for all Ghanaians.
And
but the face of the conversation here say the supercomputer predicted a 56% win percentage for Ghana against Cape Verde. I sat here and what the team has said there be supercomputer no and thrown ucha. In fact, not because of any negativity towards the Blasters. It's based on the things they are doing.
But I'm saying that football there.
Football,
and yet the Biana.
Say Ghana say Egypt are a miracle. You be counting as one of the miracles.
Miracles do exist.
It do exist, but to me, the American say Ghana say Egypt are one of the miracles in 2024.
So Omo Kase Omo Jide say Ghana can or could beat Egypt. Don't call that false hope.
False hope. That is my view. Say false hope. Almost in crash a bonnet and almost say Ghana for. Let's face the facts. We don't have a good team. We also don't have a coach who is fixing our problems. A coach that is tactically not on top of issues. And your coach in a plus his assistants. And the kind of arrogance around the team, they are not even ready to fix the issues. On an assistance, it looks like they have no idea when it comes to what we are facing. We talked about our fullbacks. So and when he played against Cape Verde. So yes, Mozambique was able to surprise.
You are sleeping.
Oh, sleeping.
That's what we say. No, be here now. That's one thing.
Mozambique surprised Egypt because one, they had this determination. Blasters players anymore, it's like nothing is at stake. Born airborne, Mr. Otuo, born airborne. Yeah, teacher. Yeah, Britain players never born. Sanya any abria. Your person, check Ghana time. Your TK 1-1. If you're watching the street, you don't go for any bra. Born a crowd will be 29. And yes, other players near you.
Okay,
we are not there. And the fact that we are now counting our hopes on a recovering Kudus. ɛno kora sɛ ɛsɛ akɔ sɛ yɛgyidie nyinaa ɛsɛ kudusu ba no bɛyɛ bibi. We saw our midfield, the creative element in our midfield. It was basically zero.
Mami, just 1 minute on Fatao
Seydou,
Safiu,
yeah.
and Emmanuel
Court. These are good signs. Yes, Blaze. So officially,
that's why I signed a new contract with Kotoko.
Yeah.
Keep me at the club until January 2025. Blaze joined Kotoko initial on loan. Papa. This an official.
So it comes back to the 1 year deal now.
Yeah, the 31-year-old current contract was due to expire at the end of the month, but has put pen to paper for a further year with an option to renew for another year. I'm happy. Blaze Akasa.
Small interview.
Yeah, I'm happy to have renewed my stay because it means everything to me and my family. I appreciate the support of everyone in the club, the head coach, and the entire management team. But like I've come, yes, and like I've done before in the past, I'll continue to do even better. He told the club media,
Yeah. 31 years.
I'll say I appreciate the support of everyone of the club.
And a single out there.
No, everyone.
And the management.
Everyone. It's a capture supporters.
Well, Mr. Otuo, critical analysis on Coach Ogum signings, Ebeye Juma, especially on someone like Emmanuel Korte. On say a clear coach, from the word go or a player coach in any general power.
The signings here be any BD there, you know.
Oh, Sinti Kotokodiana Abano. Everybody will be looking at the impact of Emmanuel Korte on the Asante Kotoko team. Okay. And now we see how Coach Ogum will use him because Fuseni Sakuba this season, Samuel Asamoah this season, Okay. So there have been two sides of Ogum signing. One should Nuruddin, Yusuf RTU guy no buy no. Answer gradually answer apeke. Babayaya, Peter Minu Aqua. These are signings on one side they've been extremely positive for Coach Ogum. And the one more to say Kalumo, Zigimo, Intime Numono. Somewhat fine you can make issues of injury. Empire. So let's just hope say Korte will be part of Nuruddin, Ansu, Peter Aqua, Babayaya group na. Ogum de buy na that mo boboni.
Zoto, there's one Mintias. This is David Moyes after Brighton game. And he had some questions. Unfortunately, for some reasons, we were not allowed to play hours. That is place of AFCON. When Mo Salah could play for Liverpool last night, we weren't able to play hours today. Asked if Kudus would have played if was granted permission. Moyes replied, maybe. I don't think that is a question. And Otuo before Kudus, West Ham agent about Ghana, no. West Ham were angry. Say Omukwai to use the AFCON players, which included FN
and his side Barama.
Yes, Mohamed Kudus. So on Tiasie. The Bufu pa. Now, the same team I official release Abranteno, yes, on Konkusi can from Ghana. Or man can't change Kudus. Like injure on team because he's a player they wanted to use against Brighton.
That's also I say maybe.
Nah,
maybe it's not a definite answer.
Yeah, but maybe switch say.
So we cannot conclude say.
But we can also
available.
But we can also conclude say non-probable because two things.
Or say maybe. So
that maybe just saying. We can say maybe. Adam you say the can count. And I must make also count. And it mean
so I'm saying say one can definitely say he was available.
No, say the maybe the maybe baby fee say and yes be things like no I say be who's na time also come maybe you think either they will allow them to go or they will use him. Such a player minimum why they should be hula baloo just this month this year a colleague say could you have for the first time I've trained with a team like on my trainer boom for the first time on my trainer boom based on na home kekane the course on there what the Ghanaian that now tell him mean is looks like you part of the team against Egypt either whether starting or from the bench, either of them, he will be part of the team. You know, I think all this, no, should they? Also, House of Folk. You see, quite first why in football no come say no. Obi to say striker striker no. Obi Junior. You called a boy, say you want to terminate his person here. Then the boy told you point blank, say I come with 6 months contract. He told the board, say I come almost 6 months. I can't 6 months contract with the club. And so on one day, so paying for fee, say you don't need him. Pay me off for me to go. So this was what he told the house board in a meeting. 6 months no. Maybe they pay me off for me to go. Until the only thing I'm at from say yes, letter as what? Because he hasn't agreed anything with House of Folk. Say either he. So you know, then I say letter as what? Because boy no.
The contract ended.
And last week, me in a meeting with the board, which Akambi was there, auditor was there, and I catch up say, I can't 6 months, pay me off. If one pay me out, no problem. I call my mum can go 6 months. I'm go. One cash in channel said, okay, I'm to Munyin to mu. Now and now, pay. Now, my team say, Captain, see, say, your money letter. And the letter, the man say, on your day, as what? Because there's nothing that has agreed between you. Obi to say, I can 2 years contract with House of Folk. 2 good years. And I work with House of Folk. And I'm afraid say Olympics, hula about last minute they see and say anye the boy didn't go. This morning I've seen video on a train beach or and see as much as long as player House of Folk in there, you continue to pay him the salary. Also last year or in contract to with me he will take a good salary. So and if after just 2 mistakes, who's the amount idea? Who's the last that workers and me say just 2 errors in Tino. The player from number goalkeeper first choice has become so bad. Said we should want keepers are better than I Tino. After the empamano. Easy. This shows how bad.
Emra mem dibu know how to say a ye unana sonary of a song. The ashamed and then. But what I'm here, I also try playing on one chata and the other. It's will be drew a crana airport when I was a far car. 3 hours over 3 to 4 hours. Who drew arms in your better. I'm back on. On your done upon there. On your done upon there. There be was Utie and run talk one. Also translate here. No, but a French or translate. You will not French. Or say not even starting or being part of the team. I said, we can maybe there. No, changing the same. Not starting or being part of the team. Nothing saying. Say it doesn't care. Must start I'm first starting. Also for part of the team. That's all being doing. Okay, man 2 months.
That be only 6 months. All guys says my husband
Uncle status committee.
No, the thing can take a decision. Who play no say if and go to the whole part. You go to status. What you think?
The team should take football decisions
because they've told him. Football decision is
and they born na born. Contract I sign and them FIFA de abano. It favors players and coaches. Untimi sorry and can't check player say me try contract moko.
No, they've spoken to the players.
Obi Junior.
Oh no,
Beba onyabote.
But I've told you the play didn't accept.
Kevin Osesibi. Obetia sorry akọ house management to say muntwam contract na mo kon menya club me mobiem. Obetia house betia say. I can be no do tene Dr. Nyawota mo kon betia say. So mbeka je say oni e contract enya ne senti corner club nem na no ne me negotiation ne tweska. Sa also na be say terminate player contract. You pay him off then he goes. Yeah. Simple as ABC.
When you scan to answer the call.
So well as sad any man. It's not status on. What you call about Jusiga?
That's our
but says ya.
And you good. As I know, be a sure as soon as you go.
And you good. And you
good. I said, in
one man will be a true
club the player. No, and a player, and I say,
so you pay him off.
But the club no registration come. So the club will do it. Then there can you can talk
about no. Say has here club.
You pay him off
based on their registration as a company. I club or shareholders and a function waller. Even said decisions, shareholders of the club can question the directors of the club.
Say financial loss.
Yes, because of course financial loss to the company. But it's our house, no. Shareholders and yeah, Juma. Until you be at to be a no. I'm the a Black Stars as seven. Some of them are cassette.
You won't beach, no.
Yeah. Okay, I see a ball. You bought 2001 AFCON year, no. No, I'm starting from 2019, 2021.
Okay.
You bought 2019 year, no. You can say a year from Egypt and Tunisia. Near starting, need the coach because you appear at them. Wasa, or not there, why you say coach because you appear where you coach. You will do Ghana about 3 matches. Be near you renew the contract. Near this year, I can't buy. Or ball qualifies na Nenkui. You see a cup of nation, you call Milo by. You call a Milo and Kui need dear Tamani Milo Frio. You call Otuo-Acheampong. Qualify call World Cup now Kui Otuo-Acheampong or soon to mean to us and Yakofa Chris Utin. Into share for the past 4-5 years, Mzutu, the national team has employed like 4 coaches within that period. 4 coaches any after within that period. Omunyina yedi o matam ye nyina ye ka ho ye je wo mo fine na ye je wo mo kwan na wo mo ko but still na problem ne da so te wo nti ye bedi coaches atem still na national team no wo na ye gu ho ni mase eti me feel say Mzotuo we should look at the bigger picture me tete na Kudus wan na sa anyoma no me reports am tete no Black Stars camp no and even getting closer to Black Stars no me da bia me ka say Sa anyoma na Mzotuo ehunu 2010 in South Africa, ehunu 2010 Cup of Nations. No. If we don't get leaders who can even protect players, our players will be afraid to play for our national team. In Nusem or Black Stars team no do so do. Oh yes, but I said that's the reality. That is the reality. I'm not talking about only Lamte, Nene Nkwan Esi. And just I tournaments are affect here. Ya come tournaments, key tournaments am to say anyoma na affect here. Player bit me ba, Mzotuo, obebo Black Stars game. Also otimi wura ho dan na yamahye no. Afina ne confidence nyina akọ. Ofu se Kudus ade e kwa ni excuses na mo ye kwa. Mzotuo fu se ye kwa.
These are psychological issues.
Say no na do sa level no. Eno na do sa level no. Time now you won't say Mzotuo, you were your lowest point as a football nation when it comes to the Black Stars. And as a man for her, Ghana and Timin caught 2 Cup of Nations into Aso, then in a group stage of film. Nina, you're near film nearby. It cannot happen. Leadership of the FA problem, technical team problem. Last how can I see a Kobo US game new now? Zach, Mummy came say, yes, na the day you knew, Tina players, no, no, maybe I'm going down. The day air going to Ghana history as virtually the worst captain, see a free Cup of Nations to captain Ghana to any national team. We're captain you to 3 tournaments. Look at our performance. Under this current administration of Oyerepa Radio, we got 2 Cup of Nations. Say ya ntimi an Egypt an qualify an kwahye Mozambique an qualifier. FA president Ben as a record we ato no. 2. No. Normalization. It is Otuo. See the factors we nyina aboboma. It looks like the problem no e move beyond one person. So what did I mention? Say it move beyond one person. And no, I'm catch or say we have been there here before. I baby a pen. Okay, say maybe yeah about 2000. Yebo 2004 qualifiers. You qualify go for the 2 be money 1 be ja. Ebuan ya ko fe di ansa. And na large bruiser. Poka EBT di ansa so bo large bruiser do say you. Once when you don't have a plan, we bibia basa. Then he took somebody who had Ghana football at heart, Uncle Ben Kofi, or draw a 5-year development plan. Eventually, we qualified for our first World Cup. Went to successful Cup of Nations. I'm to treat me there. Eti, you move beyond Mizoto. Yani a funny paba kunia the target. Your football ne say yo.
Right.
And then you tell Mizoto. When was my memory question? When was the last time under 17 I qualified for World Cup? When was the last time under 20 qualified for World Cup? I say qualifies in your mobile.
Yeah, Abbas, you will say. They should just sack the day and his brother. Oh, young Abbas.
How no last time on this radio the beer me come see football in na say go tournament here in Nigeria has a Olympics game. So a Olympics game no need WB so say we no man nya boxer for boxing.
But Nigeria we are there change.
Okay, omo dey no mo press omo so mo teach.
We are there change.
Nti your born there say no say that striker from the one that be mechanic here say. So no me jay football no pass here go so go ni dey. Has some dey. You see any bibia aka because you see o kakura enya de ombefa. Do mo ya no mo ye. Say medical aka say omo do mo decide so ombepam wa. O patch Ronaldo penalty 7 ombepam. O patch Messi penalty 7 ombepam. Nti omo dey say do mo see run club no. You see we chire run ye dey. Say dey be hwa club no be sini dedem because obi ya de na nya omuhu but omo do mo ya de na nya mo obi nwuru. Basa ade a wuye bia no nkoso no edene. Ti esrom say ye ka bia omuntie say de omu so hunu de enye no efa players no sa na yesu hunu ade enye efa wo mo enti say omu say run as of okuni de ye be hunu ne ye be hunu china de gina na be gina ti nyame adoma wi aye ba de ka hu bia ne ba be ka hu
Abbas me that say kasi ebo song kasi ebo mre na so